Welcome to this Java coding session. In this coding session, I will be creating an application or demonstrating a application of producer and consumer pattern design pattern, and I will be using reentrant lock provided by the Java lock package, and we can do this with the help of wait, notify all. But reentrant lock provides a lots of flexibility while implementing this producer consumer application, and for that I'm going to need some help of Java to know the package where this reentrant lock exists. It works same as wait, notify all, with little difference. So I will first write all the import statements. Log dot so it is not lock, it is locks condition, and one last that is we are going to use is it will so our class is ready for compilation. Let me see that the imports are correct. Okay. How do we start? So how this things or functions are called are no different or exactly the same that the way they are done in wait, notify all. Using wait, notify all, the calling is different. The functions in internal implementations are different. So first I'm going to create some runnables, runnable consumers. I will say PC consume equal to PC produce, and we are going to create threads. Thread consumer 1 is equal to new thread consumer. Then I will make 5 copies, and then I will create then these are all going to be producers, and I will say so I have created the producer and consumer threads, and it has runnable producers. It is all getting the same consumer and producers runnables, and runnables are created using what is called same variables, same object. So it's going to work, and now I'm going to run all these threads. So I will say consumer 1 dot time to copy it. So I have started all these threads, and I will say copy all of them. Produce and paste it over here. We are first creating all the what is called the caller, the code that is going to run those two functions that we are going to create on later. So this is that we are creating, and I will say we are waiting for all the threads to end, and our this code is ready. Now we need to first create a lock, rain lock, condition, we'll say data I'll say data produced is equal to so these three classes are going to provide the features of the synchronized block for us, and we are going to use them to get our work done. These are mainly for These are the ones that are going to be we are using to get the feature of synchronized block, and conditions object are going to provide us the feature of wait and notify. So let's create the container of our data. I will say private final int array data. Int and have max the variable and create the is going to be 5. So the maximum data that is going to be stored in these arrays has been defined. The array itself is defined, and now we are going to have private and integer, and I will say the current the last index where data is present. So -1 is there, that means that data the array is completely empty. And then we are going to have data value, and I will say 0. This is a counter that we are going to increment every time we put something in this array. Consume. So while true, I will say log.log. So while try block, and finally, and here we are going to say log.unlock, which is going to need to be done, because in the case of synchronized block, all the locking and unlocking is done by the virtual machine without our help, and they decide when it is going to be locked and when it is going to be unlocked. So, and then we also need to handle this interrupted exception. So done, and we have got the lock and we have unlocked the lock. Now we are going to see that and I will put everything inside while true, while block. So lock is done, and we need to see that data index is equal to -1. That means there is no data in the array. So we are going to say that data produced, wait 2 seconds. We are waiting on this data produce conditions, that data is produced or not. Next I will say final int consumed value is data index negative, and we have consumed the data, and I will say that system.out.print alright, so I can try something like printf and say consumed value. Current get name consumed value, and I will say that data consumed signal all. Tell the thread that are waiting on the data consumed object or data consumed condition to say that data consumption has occurred and you can move on to do your work. So consume part is done. We have got the log and we are unlocking it. We are waiting on the, if data is not there, then we are waiting for data to appear. If it is there, then we remove the data and signal that data is has been consumed. Produce, and it is something like consumed only. So we get the log. Instead of -1, we check on make max -1 that if current data index is the last valid index of the array, then data is already there, so we don't need to add anything to it. And I will say data consumed dot wait for data to be consumed, and data index back is equal to data value plus. I will say data produced current name, and data value is the current value that is that has been data value, the current value that is in the last index of the data array. So this is what producer is doing, and I think our code is ready without any issue, and we can run it. Expected 26, 28, 32 expected. Finally is a block, not a function. Cannot find symbol data index. Why not? Sorry, it is no suitable method found for await. Okay, in the case of wait, we just have to provide the in the case of wait, we just have to provide the what is called the number, the amount of time that we are going to wait, and it assumes it to be milliseconds. But in the case of a wait function, we need to tell that this is the milliseconds or what time we want, like milliseconds, minutes, seconds, the time that we need. So pick anything randomly from here, and I will say going 4012. So you can see that this is it works. There is not much interleaving. There is no interleaving happening. Oh, it is so fast. If I instead of 5, if I increase the count to 5,000, 5 lakh, so it will see that producer consumers are interleaving. So you can see that 398, 390, 3981, 3980, 3979, 3978 are produced and then are consumed by the consumer. So at a time only one consumer thread, a producer thread are working on that array because it is very small, but in the case of big arrays it is going to interleave, and you can see that producer and consumers are interleaving and without completely emptying this array or completely filling it. Or I can say that if I remove this part, now so it is working, but due to very fast system and very small size of the buffer, we see that only one array is able to fill it completely. If the size of buffer is very is big and what is called if processing takes some time, then it is going to be you can see the producer consumers are coming and going in between the entire process. So this is what is producer and consumer data design pattern using reentrant lock, not using this synchronized block or wait and notify all functions. So with this coding session is over, and thank you for watching.